All right, and we're recording now. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chuck McLean. I'm the Chief Public Utility Law Judge at the Public Service Commission. We're here in case number 9642, which is the application of Baltimore Gas and Electric Company for a certificate of public convenience and necessity for the Bush River Crossing Project. And I omitted it's, what's today? Today's May 13th, and it's approximately 1 o'clock. Why don't we start with appearances? We can start with the applicant.
Yes, good afternoon. It's David Ralph on behalf of Baltimore Gas and Electric. Also, I'm entering the appearance of Christia Ravenel on behalf of Baltimore Gas and Electric.
Very good. Mr. Ralph, and I forgot to, Gary, you asked me to do one thing. I already forgot it. If you're not speaking, if you could just mute yourself, I'd appreciate it. With that, Mr. Alexander.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary L. Alexander on behalf of the Maryland Office of People's Counsel.
Good afternoon, sir.
And now I'm going to mute and remind
PPRP.
Good morning, Sandra McLemore on behalf of PPRP. I'd also like to enter the appearance of Steve Towson.
Good afternoon, Ms. McLemore. Good to see you. Mr. Wilson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Peter Wilson on behalf of the staff.
All right. You flying solo?
As far as I can tell, I believe we entered the appearance of Kenny Albert, so he may join us at some point, but I don't see him on the call.
I appreciate the parties getting the pre-hearing or the schedule to me in advance of the hearing. It's always beneficial. And just to run through the dates to make sure nothing's changed. December 15th, everyone's going to file their direct testimony or reply testimony. January 29th, 2021, all parties will file rebuttal. February 9th will be an evening public hearing, and I appreciate you guys changing the date on that. I don't think Friday night for a public hearing is good for anyone involved, including us. Cert rebuttal will be on February 23rd, 2021, and the evidentiary hearing will be on March 26, 2021. Is that still the case?
I believe it is, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, great. And I assume if we need to, we can just establish a briefing schedule after the evidentiary hearing. Is there any need to establish discovery rules, or think everybody can play nice?
Your Honor, I think I think we can all play nice.
I know, I'm just teasing.
And I think we can agree to the established discovery rules, which would be, 10 business days after a request is served. But then after the, I would say after the rebuttal testimony, sorry, the rebuttal testimony, that we would go to 5 business days.
And we don't have to memorialize that. I was just throwing that out there if you want to. I'll leave it up to the party. Yes, sir, Mr. Alexander.
I think the regular one is that after rebuttal is filed, it goes to 5 days. And after the surrebuttal is filed, we go to 3. That's the standard, as far as I remember it.
We'll work it out.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it. I won't put anything in the procedural schedule, but I know obviously you'll either work it out or just let me know if there's an issue. Okay.
That's fine.
And I'm not aware of any petitions to intervene having been filed. I checked, maybe around 12:30, but I didn't see anything. Is anyone aware of anyone intervening?
I am not.
Okay. All right. Do we have anything else to address?
No, Your Honor, I just, for the record, BG&E filed affidavits of publication as required by the order for this pretrial hearing on May 8th. So if we could just note that for the record.
Sure. And I'm fine. We can mark it as BG Exhibit 1. Does anyone have any objections to that document?
No, Your Honor.
Why don't we just go ahead and admit it before we forget about it? So that'll be BG Exhibit 1.
Your Honor, I do have one question for subsequent notices, but specifically for the trial. Will the notices indicate that it will be on WebEx and your YouTube channel, or are we leaving that open and say 30 days before BGEI? The dates are not, the time frame is just, I'm pulling that out, but we'll have to file with you a kind of request or a motion to see if you approve of that or not. Now, we may not be on WebEx, so I'm not talking about doing anything right now.
Sure. I think I'll probably, the way I've got it drafted up right now, I think I said that we'd hold the evidentiary hearing in at the 19th floor or virtually, and I'll throw in a footnote, we'll determine that later, but God help us if we're still doing this in March.
Well, yeah, I was just referring to if the public wants to watch, not intervene, but just wants to watch and listen. That's all. So they kind of need to know, but that's fine. I just was bringing it to your attention.
No, I appreciate that. And that's certainly something I'll think about as we come up towards the public comment hearing. That's February 9th. So hopefully, we'll know by then what we're doing.
I hope so.
Thank you, Mr. Alexander. Anything else?
Not from BGE.
Good.
Not from OPC.
Thank you. And PPRP, you're good to go?
Yes, I'm fine. No problem here.
All right, excellent. All right, well, I appreciate everyone getting on and doing this virtually, and I hope everybody and their families are doing well, and hopefully we'll see each other in person sometime soon.
Same to you, Your Honor.
All right,
Same here,
take
Your
care. All right,
Take care.
we're off the record.
We're off the record, Your Honor. Thank you.